Welcome everyone to another episode of Total Extreme Wrestling 2020, where I'm booking Monday Night Raw. Um, this is the night after the King of the Ring, so I don't want to spoil anything that I have planned. So let's start the show and let's see how Monday Night Raw goes. I am booking some new rivalries, so if the overall segment's a little low, it's because rivalries wrapped up at King of the Ring. So, um, sometimes when they start, rivalries just aren't getting the ratings that you would hope. I do Before I forget, I do want to check the notepad. Let's see. Johnny Ace was given a stern warning because he had a bad attitude backstage. Nothing noteworthy happened from it. Jack Doan was giving a warning for breaking the rules by bringing friends backstage. Jack was annoyed by it. Tatanka was given a stern warning for smoking backstage. Nothing happened from it. And Stone Cold Steve Austin continues to work with David Flair by giving him tips on how to speak on the microphone. So, now that's happened. Let's run the show and see how Monday Night Raw goes. In an abysmal pre-show match, Slash defeated AJ Styles by pinfall with a bulldog. Slash seemed off his game, and this got an 18. In an abysmal pre-show match, Bull Buchanan defeated CM Punk by pinfall with a guillotine leg drop. This got a 16. CM Punk got hurt. I think it said dislocated index finger. Um, the hinted the hints at a CM Punk face turn has completely, which remember his very recent turn. I don't remember CM Punk being. Oh, oh, okay. Steven Richards, he's still managing Bull Buchanan. That's why this is coming up now. So I'm not going to change his gimmick right then and there. CM Punk, retracted index finger. There's a little heat on Bull Buchanan as it was his mistake that got CM Punk hurt. All right, so Shane McMahon comes out with Booker T and Buff Bagwell behind him. And Shane McMahon goes, so at King of the Ring last night, the finals of the King of the Ring tournament came down to Triple H and Buff Bagwell. Unfortunately, Triple H was victorious. But Booker T retained the WCW championship against Kane, and myself and Diamond Dallas Page defeated Edge and Christian. What that means is, in terms of interpromotional matches, WCW won more against the WWF. Now, Pops, I would love you to come on down because I have something to say, and I would like to say it to your face. So, No Chance plays over the PA as Vince McMahon comes out to the top of the aisle, and Vince McMahon goes, "What is it, Shane? If you're here to gloat, then I got more important things to do." And Shane goes, "I didn't come out here to brag, but I do have a challenge. We have been invading the WWF, and I know what these fans want to see. Instead of fully loaded, what if we just call the next pay per view Invasion, and every match on the show is an interpromotional match? If you agree to this, I will show up with WCW, and we will do the one thing you hate more than anything, which is embarrass you when WCW has more victories than the WWF." And Vince McMahon goes, "You want to fight? You want a war? You got it. I'll bring my guys to Invasion, but things are not going to turn out the way you are expecting. When myself and the guys at WWF come to Invasion, we are going to take out WCW once and for all." And No Chance plays over the theme as Paul Heyman and Jim Ross are recapping at the announce table what just took place. So, fully loaded, off the calendar, not happening. Instead, week 4 of July is going to be Invasion. It's going to be WCW versus WWF in every match. So, this got a 54. Vince McMahon came across well. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Chris Jericho defeated Justin Credible by pinfall with the Lion Salt. This got a 66. Kurt Angle is backstage, and Kurt Angle goes, "So WCW and Shane McMahon won in a promotional pay-per-view? Since Mr. McMahon accepted, I have a challenge for Booker T from WCW. I would be facing you at SummerSlam for your WCW championship if Triple H hadn't gotten lucky at King of the Ring. But Triple H destroyed my chances of becoming the first man to win King of the Ring twice. So Triple H has his shot at SummerSlam. So I want Booker T at Invasion. You put your WCW title on the line at Invasion, and I'll handle Triple H at SummerSlam. So Booker T, do you have the balls to meet me one-on-one at Invasion with your WCW World Heavyweight Championship on the line?" This got a 68. And this got the crowd hotter. In a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Kurt Angle defeated Billy Kidman by submission with an ankle lock. They had great chemistry. Kidman was off his game, and it got the crowd hotter. So Billy Kidman is in the ring after his match, still getting up, trying to get to his feet. All of a sudden, William Regal comes in the ring and attacks Billy Kidman. And this got 31. So we see the Hardy Boys backstage. All of a sudden, X-Pac and Albert attack them and beat them down. Jeff and Lita have great chemistry. The crowd didn't find this interesting. This only got 27. So the Dudley Boys are walking backstage when they bump into Edge and Christian. Devon goes, "Get out of the way, losers." And Christian goes, "What's your problem?" And Bubba Ray goes, "Devon, isn't this the team that dropped the ball at King of the Ring last night when you lost to Diamond Dallas Page and Shane McMahon from WCW? Great job representing the company. You lost and gave WCW a victory. Where's the team that was taking us on in ladder matches and TLC matches?" And Edge goes, "They'll be in the ring next week if you want to settle things there." And the Dudley Boys just smile at that and then just walk off. So this got a 42. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Chris Benoit defeated Mike Awesome by pinfall with a diving headbutt. Mike Awesome was off his game, but this got a 71. So a music video shown to promote the Brothers of Destruction. This got a 67. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Hugh Morris and Chavo Guerrero Jr. defeated The Undertaker and Kane when Hugh Morris pinned The Undertaker with a powerbomb. This got a 64. And The Undertaker seemed off his game. Now I know what people are probably asking. Why is Hugh Morris and Chavo Guerrero Jr. getting a victory over the Brothers of Destruction? Well, one problem with the real invasion was making everyone in WCW look like an afterthought after 3 weeks, or 3 weeks after they first appeared on television. So basically, when an interpromotional match happens on Raw, SmackDown, or even Heat, I try to book it so the WCW guy goes over, so they actually look like a threat. But like if someone, like if Chris Jericho or Chris Benoit or whoever gets upset and doesn't want to put the guy over, I'll let the WWF guy win. But yeah, when I booked Undertaker and Kane, I originally booked Chavo to get the win. Undertaker and Kane were fine with it. Then I thought, well, Hugh Morris has a higher rating, so I'll at least let him get the win. Diamond Dallas Page came out to the ring where Rikishi attacked him and beat him up in the ring. And this got a 40. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Booker T defeated Rhino by pinfall with a missile dropkick. They didn't click, it made for an awkward bout, and this got a 66. So a music video shown to promote the two-man power trip. The segment deserved better color commentary, but the lack of anything interesting happening was a problem. This got a 65. And it got the crowd hotter. So there was nothing interesting going on, but it got the crowd hotter. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, the two-man power trip defeated Tatanka and Chaz Warrington when Triple H pinned Chaz Warrington with an ace crusher. In terms of in-ring work, Steve Austin was head and shoulders above everyone else. Triple H sustained a swollen elbow. Triple H and Stephanie have great chemistry. Austin looked excellent out there. Triple H shined. Then Steve Austin and Triple H are celebrating. All of a sudden, Buff Bagwell comes into the ring and attacks Stone Cold Steve Austin from behind. And this got a 69. So, what was the final grade for the show? 66. Okay, so I do have again enough interesting storylines because it says the show lost popularity. Chaz Warrington, aka Headbanger Mosh, was slightly overused. Okay, so 66. That's not bad. Let's make sure there's no networks being unhappy, which I don't think will be a problem. See, something I learned, at least that's working for me, in almost any game, whether I play just um, recreationally or whether I'm doing a video. Take like your top five, six, seven main eventers and have them face everyone in the card. Just have them face everyone. Upper mid card, lower mid card. That way you can cycle through the whole roster. No one feels like they're not being used enough. If they still feel that way, um, well, then maybe they have to be let go. But yeah, so let's see what's happened. It will side Triple H be sidelined for a few weeks. So looks, but Laura got a lot of drawn a lot of praise, so that's good. Oof, I don't think. Well, King of the Ring got 1,234,350 viewers. Uh, drug testing. Pat Patterson says Christian is going to be a star. Steve Kern says Steven Richards is pretty good in the ring. Heat got a .11. King of the Ring got two, 1,234,356 buys. Taka Michinoku's contract is ending. I already tried to sign him up, or tried to uh, renegotiate with Taka, but he says he wants to be a freelancer. He wants to not be tied down to any company for too long. So drug test fees. War got a 1.89, 1 million overall, 1,574,389 viewers. Triple H is feeling the effects of a grueling schedule X, so he can recover properly. Triple H sustained a swollen elbow. CM Punk sustained a retracted index finger. Sean Casey is up for renewal. Stone Cold says, I'm liking what I hear from Regal. There's money in his promos if given airtime. And then Buff Bagwell and China are so Buff Bagwell, China, and Sean Casey. Gonna see if we can keep them. I know Buff is happy. Um, and yeah. Um, 2 years for Buff Bagwell. China, I think I can re-sign her. I had to give her a bonus, otherwise she was angry. But keep in mind, in this save, she's also angry how her relationship with Triple H just disintegrated. So that's what she was. So she starts off the game angry. Okay. Um, and Sean Casey. Okay. Let's see what his contract is. 2 years, so he gets one more year. If you're in developmental for 3 years, you're gone. Okay. So Lacey and Jamie Keys, um, they're both going to be added to developmental. Um, and then with the people I brought up, I'll be able to see at least one more hidden gem. I'll actually be able to see two, and then I'm going to add the next hidden gem, a contract offer, along with because I'll go to creative hidden gems, All five of these guys have offers. Lacey, Jamie Keys, Christopher Nowinski, Bobby Roode, and Ray LaPon, aka Adam Rose. Um, when I sign Lacey and Jamie Keys officially, I'll be able to see two more names. Like I said, when I bring up guys from developmental to heat, I need to refill developmental. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this show. Uh, if you did, subscribe, like this video so other people see it. And next episode will be Sunday Night Heat of July on the first week of July. Till then, good night, everyone.